Welcome to Solar Sports. And Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo with his family today, and Cristiano Ronaldo said he's happy to be back home with his family, and this is how it is looking like, and let's see how it goes. And Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo begins his preparation for his last World Cup with Portugal, and let's see how it goes. Police are investigating 6 stabbings that occurred after Arsenal parade through the streets of London to celebrate their Premier League title. A man in his 20s was taken to the hospital in a critical condition after being stabbed, and 24 people were arrested during the event, and let's see how it goes. Mr. Inigo Martinez said footballers in Saudi Arabia live in secure private residential compounds, while stars like Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane stay in luxury palaces. Most players live in European-style communities with schools, pools, and modern facilities, and let's see how it goes. Iso Speed unveiled a track for the World Cup. A United supporter got a tattoo with Gabriel missed penalty in the final, and this is how it is looking like. Several top clubs, Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich have shown interest in Eli Junior Kopi, and let's see how it goes. William Saliba is expected to join France training camp at Clairefontaine on Tuesday, and medical tests were reassuring, and despite minor back discomfort, he remains available for the France national team, and let's see how it goes. At NT Stadium has undergone $350 million upgrade ahead of the World Cup, and the 94,000 seat venue is set to host 9 matches, including a semi-final, and let's see how it goes. And AS Monaco officially sacked Sebastian as head coach, and the Belgium arrived in October 2025 and has now been relieved of his duties, and let's see how it goes. And PSG presented the Champions League trophy at the Roland Garros, and this is how it is looking like. And Mr. Ousmane Dembele says Roland Garros bring him good luck, crediting the famous tennis tournament with positive vibe and fortune, and let's see how it goes. And Lionel Messi sleep alone this World Cup tournament with Rodrigo de Paul sharing a room with Otamendi, and this is how it is looking like. RB Leipzig are demanding 120 million euros for Yan Diomande, and Liverpool are currently leading the race for the highly rated talent, and let's see how it goes. Julian Alvarez is convinced that he will win many titles at Barcelona as compared to Atletico Madrid, and despite what they say, the player is desperate to leave the club, and let's see how it goes. Barcelona freed up a total of 17.2 million euros in financial fair play space after selling Ansu Fati, and let's see how it goes for them as well. Barcelona won't have a buyback option on Ansu Fati, but they keep a big percentage of a future sale, and let's see how it goes. Despite their interest, Julian Alvarez never opened the door to sign for PSG. He's focusing on joining Barcelona, and let's see how it goes. This will be the World Cup with the fewest Real Madrid players selected since the 2010 World Cup, and let's see how it goes. Florentino Perez new electoral poster displaying his big signings, and Cristiano Ronaldo's name is not in there, and let's see how it goes. Florentino Perez says new stars will join Real Madrid next season, and we are expecting them. And Florentino Perez says the club has identified its transfer targets, and it is confident that the new signings will join them before next season, and let's see how